Hi, Regina Peterbergsky here, and I wanted to give you some insight into the very, very exciting something that I've been playing with for the last 3 to 4 weeks or so, and that is the Plan training program with Dan Hollings. So this video will be an overview and review of the program, and I will be showing you my results as live from my personal account. So strap in and let's go. So firstly, who am I? I am Regina, as I said. I live in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a solo parent. I'm an entrepreneur. I own brands. I've been selling on Amazon for the last 6 years. That is my main source of income. And I've been looking at investments, and I've been dabbling in crypto, mostly unsuccessfully since 2017. And I am certainly not in any way a crypto expert. So the disclaimer, of course, this video and everything in it is not financial advice. Please, if you are investing in any kind of crypto or any investment, do your own due diligence and consult a certified financial advisor or planner in your own country. And of course, past performance is not indicative of any future results. So firstly, what is crypto? Well, simply put, cryptocurrencies are electronic peer-to-peer currencies that don't actually physically exist. You cannot take a Bitcoin, put it in your physical wallet, pull it out and give it to somebody else. Everything is done digitally. Now, this video will not be going any deeper than that. There are plenty of tutorials out there which explain blockchain and crypto for beginners. It's important to know the easiest ways to lose money in crypto. And I have done some of these, not all, but some. So firstly is freak out and sell because of a marketing dip. And in fact, as I record this today, on Monday, the 12th of July here in Melbourne, Australia, the market is in a bit of a dip. And, often people get discouraged. They see headlines and they do sell. Now, and I personally have done this and have lost a little bit of money because I freaked out thinking everything's going to go to crap, and I sold. Number two is people who fall for scams. You see all those ads and pop-ups, get-rich-quick schemes and trading gurus. Most of those, not all, but most of those are scams. Another way to lose money is leveraging with too high a leverage, or having money that you can't afford to lose. So when the market goes down, you have to sell. The best way to look at crypto is as a long-term investment because it is quite volatile. If markets are down, what you really need to do is hold on and wait for them to go up. And another way that I personally have lost money is through human error, transferring to wrong addresses, losing passwords, etc. And again, we've all seen those headlines about people who had wallets, when Bitcoin was first released and have forgotten their passwords, etc. And there's millions and millions of dollars sitting in lost crypto somewhere. So this program is called The Plan with Dan Hollings. If you don't know who Dan Hollings is, of course, you can research him yourself. But basically, he is a bit of a marketing guru. I've known about him for almost 7 years now. He was, in fact, the strategist behind the book launch of The Secret, which was, an absolute phenomenon a few years ago. He has also sold personally and working with other sellers over $300 million worth of product on Amazon, and has worked with over 20,000 other sellers, both personally and with tools that he's created. And I personally, over the years in my Amazon business, have used some of his tools. So I know him myself, which was why I was keen to get in on the plan when it was first announced. He has spent the last 3 years studying crypto. So what exactly is the plan? The plan is a training program which outlines a strategy which you may wish to use to grow your cryptocurrency assets. Okay, nobody takes your money. Nobody invests your money for you. It is only a program where you can choose, if you wish to, take control of your crypto and put it to use in a slightly different way than you may have heard about. In the plan training, Dan Hollings does outline his methodology and rules, which he has spent 3 years and over $1 million perfecting. The plan is not binary trading and it is not day trading. In fact, one of the things that I love the most about the plan is it is a set of rules and strategies where you set and forget. And the hardest thing is actually then doing nothing. Okay, so what the plan actually does is teaches us how to take advantage of the volatility in the crypto space. Simply put, the plan is a way to capitalize on the volatility or the wiggle of cryptocurrencies. Wiggle is Dan's term. So whether the market is up, sideways, or down, profits are made at the micro level. So 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents at a time, multiple times an hour, day, week, and all those little 20 cents, 30 cents, and 50 cents add up. Dan teaches these strategies and processes, which can be put into a demo mode to see if it'll work for you. Then if you choose, you may wish to then go live. Again, you have total control at all times. Nobody else is doing this for you. So I was really fortunate to be part of the first beta when it was released in June 2021. And I did pay the full training price for the program. In fact, I was on the wait list before the plan was released to be one of Dan's private coaching students. And he did charge a handful of two people $10,000 for private coaching, and I was on the wait list. However, the wait list was so long that he decided to create a more structured program. And so I was, in fact, one of the very first to jump in when that was announced. I was very keen to learn from Dan and see what I could do with my investments. So what I'm going to show you in a minute is my actual live trading account. I started my first bot live after doing some demos with my own real money after watching only the first 4 videos in the training. So my first bot went live in June 23rd. My recommendation in hindsight is to wait a little bit longer, be more patient than me, and I'll show you why in a minute. So far, as of today, there have been 6 formal trainings in the plan, plus Q&A office hours, and there's been 4 of those. So there's plenty of opportunities to ask questions as well as take the learnings. And as it is still in beta, by the time you see this video or the next version of the training is released, there may be more or less sessions for the training moving forward. So I'm about to go to my live account. You will notice that I'm hiding some information. Part of being part of the plan is a very strict NDA, and Dan and his team have some very expensive lawyers, so I don't want to get into any trouble by showing any of the actual strategies, but I will be showing you my results from using those strategies. Okay, so here I am in my account. Now this is a bot platform. So my money is actually not in this bot platform, but this platform is connected to a couple of different exchanges that I use for trading. So what we're doing here and what you see on this line is these little red dots is we're actually selling a very little bit of currency or crypto coins, and the green one is we're actually buying. So this particular bot, if you have a look at my account, I actually have 4 bots in my account. And as you can see, I'm $5 away from making my first $1,000 in profit on about a $10,000 investment. This number goes up and down a little bit, but generally my investment was about $10,000. And I have 4 bots, 3 of which were actually following Dan's rules and 1 was not. Can you guess which one is not the one that was following Dan's rules? Okay, so I'm just going to go through each of them and show you. So the oldest bot I've got is just over 18 and a half days. So let's look at this one here. So this is the most successful one. The numbers that you can see here is here, $430 is how much profit the bot has spit out on these up and down. So if I go through from when I first started, you can see the wiggle here. Look at this. Okay, so I started the bot here on the 23rd of June. And in that time, the value of the coin that I'm purchasing has gone up about, as of this second, 3.5% or so is the value. So if all I had done in the last 18.5 days was purchase this coin, then I would be about 3.5% up as of right now. And as you can see, the time here is 8:23 a.m. on the 12th of July. So, but what has actually happened is in that 18.5 days, because the coin has been wiggling, and I have actually made 4,634 trades, some of them buying, some of them selling, I've actually up over 13% in profit on that coin instead of the 3. Now, how good is that? And the same with this one. If I have a look, I think this coin may have actually come down since I started trading it. Yes, it has. So here we go. So this coin, when I started on the 24th of June, so this was one day later, and it is now sitting at, where are we, about here? So the coin is actually down about 4% from when I first bought it. However, because I've made almost 2,500 trades and spat out over $300 in 20 cent, 30 cent, 40 cent little profits every time I sell here, my value of this bot has actually gone up 6.5%. So got to be happy with that. This bot here, I'm not going to show you because I actually started this one when I was not listening to Dan and thought, hey, I got this sorted, and started playing around with strategies that are not part of the plan. And as you can see, even though I did make $30, the value of the coin has gone down dramatically. However, overall, it's only a small part of my strategy because I'm diversifying. So I'm not hurting or crying. I'm just going to wait. And hopefully in the next little while, 2-3 weeks or months, it will go up and then I can cash out. And then this little bot here, which is my newest bot, it's about 12.5 days old. You can see it has also come down since I first bought it. And where are we now? So 29th of June, I bought this bot, and it's come down about 12.5, almost 13%. So that's quite a lot in that time. So if I had done the buy and hold strategy, which most people do with crypto, I would be down and perhaps I'd be sweating. But because I've made over $200 in profit in these little trades that have been going on as the price has been wiggling up and down. As you can see, it went up. So if I was a day trader, I would have tried to, buy here and sell here. But I don't have the time to be sitting in my screen waiting and guessing and wondering when it was going to hit up here. I just set up the bot and let it do its daily and hourly wiggle. And at the moment, the price of the coin and the profit is down a little bit, but I'm sure within the next 24 hours, you can see this is just 3 days. It's here, but it's been up and down and up and down and up and down. So, I'm pretty happy. So as you can see, it's a reasonably low risk strategy. Of course, nothing is zero risk. However, if you do the numbers, here you can see that in more than 18, so just a little bit over 18.5 days overall, my average across my bots is a 9.63% in profit. So that's return on investment. Now, this is where the numbers get really exciting. So if I do 9.63 divided by, let's do over the longest bot, let's say 18.5 days. That's a 0.5% a day, so 0.52% a day return on my investment. So if I do that by 30 days, so let's say a month, that's about a 15% return per month. And if we annualize that, and this is also very rough, you can see the numbers get very, very exciting. So this is what made me really excited to be part of this program and using this as part of my investment strategy, because I can't see any other way right now where 187% a year return on my investment with so little work and energy. I run an Amazon FBA business, which takes up a lot of my time, and I can get those sorts of returns. However, I'm dealing with a large and complicated business in order to do that. Here, as an almost passive investment, I can make that kind of money if I just park my money and do nothing, sit on my hands. So that's why I am so excited about the plan and what it can allow me and my family to do in the future. So that 187, I think it was, percent that we were looking at a minute ago, compare that to bank interest rates. In Australia at the moment, this is just some screenshots I pulled up yesterday, I'd be lucky to get 1.5% return on my money. Stock market returns have been averaging about 10% a year over the last 100 years. And obviously, as we know, some years it's up, some years it's down. However, unless you do this full time for a living and all you're doing is trying to trade stocks, it's very difficult to do more than your 10%. I know that people are. And real estate also, if you invest your money in real estate, which of course is not liquid in any way, then you're lucky to get 10, 12% return on your investment. So let's talk about the nitty-gritty. The planned training, while it is in beta, is $2,500 to purchase the training. There is a payment plan, or there certainly was. There may be one next time the program is released. We have been told that once the full training comes out of beta, which will be probably around November 2021, the price is likely to go up. It is recommended that if you plan to trade live rather than demo, that you do have at least $3,000 to invest in order to make the plan work. Obviously, the more the better, because you can diversify. If you'd like to just purchase the program and play in demo mode without investing monies while you learn, then that's a great thing to do as well. And the only other expenses, the trading platform, the software, which again, depending on how many bots you run, it runs from $20 to $100 a month. And then if you wish to have an optional tax software, and of course you need to see your accountant in the country in which you live to see what your options are for that. So it's pretty simple. So my verdict, and this is based on my own personal experience with this training, I would highly recommend it for anyone who is looking to get a better return on their investment funds and or knows that crypto is here to stay and wants to invest in crypto for the long term with minimal risk and also taking advantage of the volatility in the crypto market. So if you're curious, you can check the link below this video. The planned training may or may not be available at the time that you are watching. If not, you may wish to join the waitlist for the next announcement. And please feel free to get in touch with me. I'm very easy to find on LinkedIn and Facebook. If you have any questions or make a comment below this video, again, I will reiterate, I am not an expert. I am purely a business person who has chosen to invest in the training with Dan Hollings, and all of the live bots that I just showed you are my own personal ones from my own personal account that I've been running, and I am happy to share.